Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. So in this video, I'm gonna show you all how to make 99 Nights in Forest game in Roblox Studio.
So basically this is the part 1 of this series. So in this video we are going to cover 4 main features. So the first feature will obviously be our lobby system, in which players can make parties and teams and they can teleport to the actual game and play the game. And the second feature that we are going to make in this video will be the day-night cycles. And I hope you guys know day-night cycles. Third will be our hunger bar health, which reduces when we walk and reduces more when we run. Last thing will be our food eating system, in which players can eat food like carrots and gain back their hunger bar health. So without wasting any time, let's start the video. So first thing first, our lobby system. And I didn't want you guys to waste time on the lobby, so I added the link of my Discord server in the comment box. So you can go to my Discord server, join it, and go to the resources channel and find it there. And then you guys have to download the teleport system file on your computer.
After that, back to the Roblox Studio and you guys have to right click on the workspace and then over your mouse over insert, and then you can see insert from file and you have to click that. Then wherever you save the teleport system file from Discord, you have to select that. Then boom, now you have the whole working teleport system lobby. So now, yeah, it is in the air, so you have to just like place it down on the like base plate. Okay, it's still in the air. So let me just make it more down. Okay, so yeah, all right, now we are done with our lobby system. So to make it functional, you gotta ungroup this model right here. You can just right click and ungroup, and you see these folders according to their name, like ungroup and replicated storage. So we gotta just place it in the replicated storage right here. So here's the replicated storage, and we gotta press Ctrl plus U on your keyboard, or you can just right click and ungroup. So the next one says ungroup in server script service. So we are placing in the server script service. Right click and ungroup. Now it's ungrouped. The next one is starter GUI right here. Yeah, here's the starter GUI. Yeah, right here, and we gotta ungroup. And the last one is ungroup in workspace. So it's already in workspace, so we just gotta ungroup right here. Okay, so we are done with the lobby system. Now let me just show you what this like does. So in replicated storage, it has remote events like these, and in server script service, it's a script which like functions and everything. So let me just play and show y'all like how it works. Okay, so let me just walk to the parties. So here it is. So when we enter this, you can see we can just adjust the size of the party, so we can allow like this much players to enter the party. And there's also a text that says party will be dismissed in this much seconds. I added this because, for example, some player just creating a party and he's AFK, so he's just disallowing the players to create a party, so it just blocks that. So I added this feature, and the leave function works and everything works good. And by the way, very important thing, you have to create 2 places in your game experience, like 2 experience. First experience will be your lobby and the second will be your actual game. So right here you go to server script service, this script, see local place ID, and you have to place your actual game's ID right here. And if you don't know how to get your actual game's place ID right here, so let me just show you how you can do that. You just have to go to the game settings at the top and then places. And here you can see I have 2 places right here. You just have to like click the create button. I have 2 places. So this bottom one is the lobby, which we are in currently, and the second one is the actual game, like where actual things will happen. You know, the actual game which players have to play, that players will be teleported to. So you have to just click the create button right here, and here's your new place. So you can just configure the place. You can just like change its name, like I changed its name to actual game like that. And like after naming, you just have to click save. And I do have one actual game, so I don't want to create, so I discarded it. Now you just have to go to the view tab, and then you see this asset manager logo. You just have to click that and an asset manager window will pop up. Now right click the places folder and look for your actual game, the one you just created right now. So right click that, copy ID to clipboard. So you just have to click that and go to the script. Now just add your ID right here, like to replace it. And now when you just create a party, you just have to choose any number, like how many amount of players you want in your team. So for example, I choose 3. So now it says teleporting in 20 seconds. So after 20 seconds, I will be teleported to the actual game. But the teleportation will not happen in Roblox Studio, as Roblox Studio does not allow teleportation in there. But when you play Roblox, then it will teleport you to the actual game. So here comes the error. Teleport failed because cannot teleport in the Roblox Studio. Alright, so now we are done with our lobby system. So let's make our actual game functionable and playable. Alright guys, so we are in the game and the first thing according to the list we are going to make is obviously the day-night system. First thing first, we have to add a remote event in replicated storage. So here's the remote event and we have to name it day counter event. And remember, it is very important. You have to name whatever I name. So if you just change the names, then the script will not work and you will mess up. So after naming it exact day counter event, we need a text label which will on the screen and tells the players that it is day 1, day 2, day 3 and so on. So first of all, we need a screen GUI in starter GUI. So here comes the screen GUI and we have to name it exact day GUI like me. So you have to name it day GUI. After that, you have to insert a text label in the day GUI. So here's the text label and you have to name exact day text with no space. Okay, then after naming it, we can just customize it. So we can name it the text. It should be day, then a space, then one, like this, day 1. Okay, so let's enhance this. Text scaled and rich text. Okay, now the background does not look good. So let me just change its transparency to 1. Okay, so here's the transparency. We can change it to 1. Okay, it looks much better. And let's change its font to maybe this, and its weight to bold. Text color, I prefer white because it's white in the actual game. So let's just make it white like this. And I prefer y'all to add a UI stroke to the text label because it makes it look more good maybe. But that's your choice. And let's set its thickness to 2.5 like this. Okay, so I think we're done with it. So we can just place it at top center like this. Okay, perfect. So here comes the scripting part. So now we have to add a local script to the day GUI like this. So here's the local script. We add it. Now we have to just erase everything right here. Local day event is equal to game dot replicated storage. Wait for child and day counter event, which we created in replicated storage. So local, and here will be the text. So text is equal to script dot parent dot day text. So the text refers to the day text. So day event dot on client event connect and function and the close parentheses and type day, and after 1 parenthesis enter. So we just have to do this. So I got the suggestion text.text is equal to day. And remember, you have to leave a space between this. You see the space? You have to leave that and then dot day like this. Okay, that's it. We are done with our local script. Now we can just move to our server script. So let's add a script to the server script service. So here's the script and now just erase everything right here. First of all, let's name it day-night cycle. So in order to make the day-night effect, like the time of the day, darkness, lightness, we need the lighting service. So local lighting is equal to game colon get service double quotation and lighting. So this is our lighting service, and then local day event is equal to game.replicated storage wait for child and day counter event, and then local day count is equal to 1. So basically this is the starter day count. So when a player joins, then the day count should be 1. Obviously they should start from 1. And then local time underscore per underscore day, we can put 15 seconds is good. So you can just put the value in seconds. So this defines that how much the duration of a day should be. So I put 15 seconds just for the test. You can put whatever amount you want. And the local was morning is equal to true. Okay, and then day event, oh my bad, day event, get fire all clients, close parentheses, and day count. So okay, and then after that, lighting dot clock time is equal to 6, and then while true 2. So enter, and then lighting dot clock time is equal to lighting dot clock time plus 24. And then we have to add space slash again space and then again close parentheses, and then time per day, like that. Then space, then slash, then space again, 0.5, and enter. If lighting dot clock time is greater or equal to 24, then then it is, yeah, and then lighting dot clock time, it should be is equal to lighting dot clock time minus 24, like that. And after that, you see the below, and you just have to press enter 2 times after it. And then local is morning, is morning is equal to lighting dot clock time is greater or equal to 6, and lighting dot clock time is less than 12. And then add a if statement. So if is morning and not was morning, and then, oh, I had extra space, and then we have to increase day count by 1, right? So day count is equal to day count plus 1, then day event and colon fire all clients day count. And after that, to ensure that the new day has started, we can add a debug, like a print statement. So print, and then close parentheses, double quotations, new day, and then a colon, and then a space, and then dot dot day count. And you can also add a comment to it to remember that this was for, like, to ensure the new day has started. And after that, we have to skip one end, like this. And then was morning is equal to is morning, and then wait 0.5 seconds, like that. And we are now finally done with our day-night cycle. So let's just test this. Okay, let's see. Oh yeah, I think it's working. Yeah, it's working. So this is night currently, and when the new day starts, oh yes, day 2. And it also printed the statement, new day 2, and the night happens again, and then day 3, boom. So if you're wondering why it is so fast, because I just like added 15 seconds duration. You can just make it 60 or 120 seconds, no matter. It's your choice. Okay, now, so according to the list, now it's time to make the hunger bar, which decreases when we walk, which decreases 2x more when we run. So to make that, we could just add a new event. So now let's add a new remote event in replicated storage and name it restore hunger event, like this. Now we need a hunger bar. To create that, we can add a screen GUI to start a GUI and name it hunger bar GUI, like this. Now let's add a frame to the hunger bar GUI like this, and we can name it backgrounds, just like that. Now we can just place it right here. It's your choice. You can place it wherever you want, but in the game it's like that. So we can just now extend it a little bit like that. Okay, it's done. Okay, so now let's customize this, and we can change its background color to black because it is a background of the actual bar. So now we can just duplicate this and just add it to the background. So its parent is now background, and we can change its name to the actual bar, like just bar. Okay, it's good. And now we can customize this too. In the game it's maybe green, I think so. So yes, we can do it green. Okay, now we can add it over it like that. Now we can just add a UI stroke to it, which enhances its look, and its thickness should be 2.5. Okay.
Now we can just add a logo to it. So let's go to decals and search fork and spoon. Okay. This one looks better. Okay. So let's copy its asset ID like that, delete it, and add the image label to hunger bar GUI and paste the ID right here. Okay. And set its background transparency to 1. And let's resize it and place it, okay, right here. I think it's good now. Okay, to make it functionable, let's add a local script to the hunger bar GUI right here. The local script right here, and let's clear this also. And now, what this script does, when we walk, the bar decreases, and we run, the bar decreases more. So let's get started. So local player is equal to game dot players dot local player, and then local user input service, then yeah, then is equal to game colon get service, and then user input service in double quotations, and after that local run underscore service is equal to game dot get uh I'm sorry, I don't know why I'm tripping so much. Okay, colon get service and double quotations and run service, just like that. And just after that, local replicated storage is equal to game colon get service double quotation and replicated storage. And after that, local max underscore hunger is equal to 100. So basically, this is the max and the starter hunger, so it's 100. So a player can't have a hunger more than 100. And after that, local walk speed is equal to 16. So basically, this is the default walk speed of a player playing their Roblox. So after that, local run speed, it should be 36 or whatever amount you can put. Okay, so just after that, local hunger loss per second is equal to 0.5. So basically, when the player keeps walking, his hunger bar keeps decreasing by 0.5. Okay, so now we can add local run extra loss is equal to 2. So basically, this is the extra loss when the player is running. So 2 multiplied 0.5 is 1. So when the player walks, his hunger bar decreases by 0.5, but when he is running, then it decreases by the double amount, which is 1. And then local bar is equal to script dot parent dot background dot bar. Okay, and make sure you have named everything exact that I named, otherwise the script won't work. And after that, local hunger is equal to max hunger, and after that bar dot size is equal to udim2 dot new, and then 1 comma 0 comma 1 comma 0, just like that, and then hit the enter key 2 times, and the local char is equal to player dot character or player dot character edit. It's right here. Okay, colon and wait, and then hit enter, and after that local humanoid is equal to char, and then wait for child and double quotations humanoid, and after that local running is equal to false. Yes, false. And then after that local is dead is equal to false too. Okay, and then local last eat time is equal to 0. And after that local function, and then set speed, and then colon, and then after colon hit enter if running and humanoid and humanoid dot health is actually greater than 0, then humanoid dot walk speed is equal to run speed, and else if humanoid and humanoid dot health is greater than 0, then humanoid dot walk speed is equal to walk speed, which is 16. And remove this extra space right here, and then hit enter after this last end, and then local function is walking, and then colon and enter, and then we have to return right here humanoid and humanoid dot move direction, like this, and also its magnitude. So dot magnitude, and then is greater than 0.1. Oh, my bad, 0.1, and humanoid dot health is is greater than 0 and not is dead. Yeah, is dead. And then hit enter. Oh, my bad. Don't hit enter. You have to hit enter after this end. And after hitting the enter, local function, which will be update bar and colon and then enter bar dot size is equal to udim2 math dot max, and then put a 0 in this colon and comma, then space hunger,
and then hit space after this colon slash and space max hunger, and then comma 0 comma space comma 1 comma 0. And at this line there should be a space between commas, and then user input service dot input begin connect, and then function close parentheses input comma space gp, and then after one parenthesis hit enter. And then we have to add a if statement, which will be if input dot keycode is equal to enum dot keycode dot left shift, and then and not is dead then. So this means when the person is holding left shift on the keyboard, that means he is running. So let's make it complete. Running is equal to true. So we made it true. Set speed, and then hit enter after the last end like this. And then user input service dot input ended, and then connect function close parentheses input comma gp. After one parenthesis hit enter if input dot keycode is equal to enum dot keycode my bad dot left shift, and then hit enter. Running is equal to false, and then the set speed function, and then hit enter after the last end, and then player dot corrector added, and then connect function close parentheses char, and then hit enter after the one parenthesis, and then char is equal to char, and then humanoid is equal to char with capital C, then colon wait for child, double quotations, humanoid, like this. Okay, then hit enter, set speed function, hit enter again, hunger, hunger is equal to max hunger, then hit enter again, then update bar function, hit enter, and is dead is equal to false, then hit enter again, then last eat time is equal to 0. Then hit enter 2 times after the last end, then spawn function close parentheses after one parenthesis hit enter while true and do, and hit enter again. Okay, now if humanoid and humanoid dot health is less or equal to 0, then is dead is equal to true, and hit enter after this one end like this, and then wait 0.1 second like this. Then hit enter 2 times after last end, then set speed function, then local last time is equal to tick close parentheses, and hit enter, and then run service dot render step colon connect function, and then my bad, and then close parentheses, and hit enter after one parenthesis, then local current time is equal to tick and then a colon. Okay, and then hit enter, then local dt is equal to current time and minus last time, just like that. Last time is equal to current time, and then hit enter 2 times. Now if is walking and hunger is greater than 0 and not is dead, and close parentheses current time minus last eat time, yes, and after the close parentheses hit is greater than 0.1 and hit enter, and then local drain is equal to hunger loss per second, and then if running, and then hit enter, and my bad, drain is equal to drain plus run extra loss, So the player will lose more hunger bar when he or she is running, and then hit enter after this first end. So hunger is equal to math dot max and the colons, and you have to type this in the colons. So 0 comma hunger minus drain, and then multiply dt, just like that, and then hit enter, and then update bar function, then hit enter after this end. And if hunger is less or equal to 0 and humanoid and humanoid.health is greater than 0 and not is dead, then hit enter is dead is equal to true, hit enter humanoid.health is equal to 0. So basically this makes the player dead when the hunger bar reaches 0. So I think we are done, so let's just test it and play. Okay, so when we walk it should decrease. Okay, so wait, here's an error. Hold up, hold up. Oh wait, oh my god, there's a silly mistake. You have to add dot new after the udim to add this line. Okay, so let's just hit play and test it now. Okay, so when we walk, you can see the hunger bar decreases well. Okay, it decreases well. The day night function works good, and when I hold the shift and run rapidly, it decreases. So it decreases 2x more when we run, and when we walk, it decreases normally. You see this? And when it reaches 0, then we are definitely dead. So let me just show you guys. Okay, so when it reaches 0, you see, yeah, we are dead. So we are done with our hunger bar system.